Let's get some more folks in here. Let's get Nemobi. Let's get Nemobi in here. What's up, Nemobi? Nemobi, where you at?
Oh, that's by accident. I'm sorry. Oh.
Okay, you didn't want to get on?
No.
You didn't want to get on?
No, I was trying to get out my bed because my leg is stuck in it and hit the phone. I'm just listening.
Okay, there you go, dear.
Okay.
All right, all right.
All right.
All right. Okay. How your leg hit the damn phone? Lord. How clumsy are you? Her leg hit the phone. Girl, get up. What you doing in bed this late? That's some nigga shit. Being in bed on Saturday till 3 in the afternoon. Get your ass up and get them babies some Lunchables. You know you got kids you got to feed in there. Y'all get hella lazy on the weekend. No, the weekend ain't for you to lay on your ass all day and the kids in there tearing up everything and eating Doritos for breakfast. Go in there and get them kids some breakfast. All right, let's get Stan in here. Let's get Stan, and then we're going to get Bowman. We're going to get Stan and Bowman. All right. All right, what's up, Stan?
Hello.
What's up, bro? Wait, that's Bowman. What's up, Bowman?
Hey, how you doing? I wanted to just talk about why the music really quick was sabotaged. They know that when we move, the world moves. That's one thing. And
well, your phone moved too, brother. What happened to your phone, brother? Okay. My brother's phone moved. But yeah, as far as the music, man, the music, really the energy and the frequencies of the music, they understand that that's very important too. They understand that frequencies are important. They would have meetings about this stuff back in the 60s and 70s. That's why they would put little messages in music in the 60s. Remember back in the day, there was this big controversy about spinning records backwards, and they're putting these subliminal messages in records and satanic messages in records. That was a big thing in the 60s and 70s. So they were doing that type of stuff then. So they understand frequencies. DJ Quick was talking about in a recent interview. Shout out to Quick. I love Quick. Phenomenal producer. He was talking about how digital music and music on tape is different. There's a different vibe with music on tape. Remember music back in the 70s, 80s that we used to listen to? You felt a certain energy from the record, also from the vinyl. And Bobby Hemmett would talk about the frequencies that came from vinyl records, but digital music, it's all computerized, so the feeling ain't there like it was back in the day. With tape, that tape was magnetic. So not only are you recording the voices and the music, you're recording the energy from the room. The magnetism from the room is being absorbed on that tape. So if you remember songs from back in the day, it was a richness to it. You could feel the energy, you could feel the vibe. You feel like you were almost there in the studio with that artist. It hit you differently coming from the tape. That's why you see a lot of music aficionados, they like a lot of analog stuff because a lot of the vibe and the energy was a little bit different. You see? Even with vinyl records, the energy of a vinyl record is a little bit different. It's a more rich feeling. That's why vinyl records are, people are collecting vinyl records like crazy now. Vinyl records are a huge commodity. Even our Mink Slide group, the vinyl records that we did vinyl for our first album, that sells crazy all over the world from collectors all over the world getting these vinyl records. Because they understand. See, we don't understand. We don't really collect vinyl like we should. But people in the dominant society, they understand. They understand the energy is different, the vibe and the frequency is different. They're big on collecting vinyl records. We give a lot of our vinyl records away. We like new technology. We want the new shit. So we better understand certain frequencies and energies that we have. Let's get Stan on, and then I'm gonna get my brother Dwan B after Stan. Stan, you ready, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing, fam?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna make this real quick because I'm at work. I'll say another thing that is very important for us for protecting our culture, besides just the music aspect, is the cinema aspect.
Yeah.
I was watching The Wiz the other day, a classic movie. I'm 23. You know, my grandparents, my mom, dad put me on good classic movies like that. But just The Wiz with Diana Ross and Michael Jackson and that crew, that was that energy right there. What you're just talking about, that whole energy of that movie, you can feel it. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
land my plane right there.
Thank you, brother. Very good point. I love the movie The Wiz as a kid. And let me tell you something. The movie The Wiz flopped at the box office. The movie The Wiz was a huge flop. White people hated that movie. White people did not go see that movie. You know why? White people thought that movie was blasphemous because it was a black version of The Wizard of Oz. And The Wizard of Oz, that's a white staple. You don't touch their iconic works. See, everybody can come and rape our stuff. You can do whatever, but you're not supposed to touch their stuff. They're like, how dare you niggerify The Wizard of Oz? That's a holiday favorite. Remember, back in the day, they used to play The Wizard of Oz every year, I think around Christmas. So that was a thing. That was a thing in white society, the Wizard of Oz movie. With Judy Garland, that was their thing. So how dare you have them Negroes grooving and dancing? And The Wiz was a fly movie, man. It was a phenomenal movie, but they don't like you touching their stuff. You know, that's why you don't hear nobody talk about the new king of rock and roll. They'll talk about the new king of pop every other decade. Well, Justin Timberlake is the new king of pop. Harry, whatever his name is, he's going to be the new king of pop. You know, they'll try to replace the king of pop name. And the Jackson family estate, they own the king of pop logo, by the way. But they never do that with the king of rock and roll. They never say somebody else is the king of rock and roll. The Elvis is the king forever. He's the forever king of rock and roll. And they don't touch that. And they don't let nobody else touch it. And by the way, yeah, and I was, you know what, I was looking because I'm doing a lot of research already for the new documentary about the hip hop documentary, and I've been doing a lot of research about some of the old music and the old dances, and a lot of Elvis stuff pops up when you start looking up archival footage from the 50s, because I'm looking up a lot of the archival stuff, and a lot of Elvis stuff comes up. And let me keep it a buck. Elvis was mediocre as fuck. When you look back at Elvis, Elvis was so mediocre. Let's be, no, I'm not hating on Elvis, but when you look at some of those, Elvis had 2 or 3 little janky ass moves he learned from some niggas, and they just act like that was the second coming of Christ. Elvis did these 2 little janky moves and a couple of hip thrusts, and he did those real flicked. Elvis was mid. Elvis was mad mediocre, man. Because when you look at what was really James Brown and some of these other black art, they were grooving back then. Some of these black entertainers, they were rocking the hell out for real, for real. And then when you look at Elvis, I'm like, all right. But that whiteness takes you a long way, don't it? Let me get my brother Dwan B in here. Dwan B, hop on, brother.
What's up, man? 2 quick points. Well, one, Elvis couldn't do nothing with Jackie Wilson. That's one thing. That's
Real talk.
But 2 quick points. There was a lawsuit that just recently happened with Quincy Jones in the Michael Jackson estate over Bad 25. And when you go through and listen to it, to go to your point you were talking about earlier as far as the sound, they totally crapped on they messed the whole sound thing up. They took out all the 3-dimensional aspects of it. They took out the surrounding feel and just made everything loud when they reissued the Bad 25 album. So that's what that lawsuit's about, because they just basically shitted on the sound. And they did that on purpose. So that goes to prove what you're saying, right, as far as sound goes. Yeah. Another thing they did was back in the 70s, they took the string arrangements out. The string arrangements are the wind. That's the air of the music. That's the emotion. That's what gets your emotions swirled up. That's what gets the music to get you really feeling the music. So the first thing that they did when they took our R&B was they took out the string section, because the string section, to go along with an Aretha Franklin voice, couldn't do nothing but move your soul.
That's why those Gamble and Huff records were so soul stirring, because they had them strings in it with that funky bottom.
Right about that. Like my father-in-law wrote those string sections for a lot of the Motown hits, and he always talked about when he wrote those string sections for Michael Jackson or Lionel Richie or the Temptations, it was always to put you in a certain mood, and he get those moods just out of the feeling of the song. He would say when he would record with Marvin Gaye would say, "Hey, the girl left me." So he would go write a string arrangement that's going to make you feel the girl left you. And that was something that we had in our music that they took away first before they took away anything else.
Heavy. Thank you so much, brother. But yeah, man, when they start, notice they'll get a classic piece of work that we've done and then do a remastering. Hey, we're going to do the 30-year anniversary where we're going to remaster it. And again, they just make it louder, but the soul is out of it because they done digitized everything and it doesn't have that warm feel. You understand? It's a real deep dynamic, man. The feel of music is very important, and they understand that. They understand digitizing certain things and taking it away from its original form. They know that changes the vibe of the music. They know that. It's a real interesting dynamic. Let's get Filthy. Filthy, hop on, brother.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? Just wanted to give you a shout out.
All right. Anything else?
I know. Yo, you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a
brother. Come on. Okay. All right, brother. Thank you, man. We got to shout out the Apple Store, bro. We got to get your phone together, brother. We got to get your phone together. All right. Well, you got to go to the mall and shout out customer service because your phone is very janky right now, sir. But I appreciate the shout out. I really appreciate it. I appreciate that. All right. Let's get some more folks in here. Let's get Amazing Rum. Let's get Amazing Rum in here. What's up, Amazing Rum? Hop on in. Amazing Rum. I see Wani down there. I see you, beloved.
Hello.
What's up, Rum?
What's up, Tariq?
Hey. How you doing, fam?
I'm good. I'm calling from North Carolina. Man, I like to say I like everything you do. Like you like my master teacher, man. Like you just got so much knowledge. You make me proud to be like a foundational Black American because I learned so much. It's like being in class when I'm listening to you. I be looking up the same things you be talking about. Like you're just amazing, man. I just want to give you a shout out, man. And that's it, man.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man, we should be proud of some of the stuff that we did, man, because we are the culture here. It was some tether woman from where was she from? Cameroon somewhere, hopping up in the Twitter timeline talking because people were clowning these folks over crying over the Queen of England, and she hopped in trying to take a dig at us, talking about we're crying over the Queen or whatever, but at least our culture is still intact. And everybody was like, "What culture are you talking about? What culture?" We have to check people when they start talking about their culture as opposed to ours. You all, man, we've let folks sit around and say little slick stuff and we just kind of brush them off. Anytime one of these folks who are non-FBA starts talking about their culture, all you got to do is ask a simple question: what culture? Explain what your culture is. And that simple question will have them stuck. And that's not even a trick question. Whenever these people start talking about their culture, all you got to do is ask them, what culture? What is your culture? And that simple question will have them stuck. They don't even have an answer. They literally don't have an answer. Remember the Nigerian chick who was crapping on FBAs a few weeks ago, and then she made an apology video and she tried to do a live, and somebody asked her, what's her culture? They asked her, what have you done? Like, FBAs have done things that have impacted the world culturally. What have you done, and what's in your culture that has impacted the world? And she got stuck, and the best thing she came up with was shea butter. That fool said, well, we got shea butter, and we give shea butter to the world. You see what I'm saying? We don't let these folks talk crazy to us, man. We got to check that stuff. And there's this thing that we're not supposed to check people. This whole narrative that if we check people for disrespecting us, we're the ones who's divisive. This weird Jedi mind trick that they're trying to play. we're not supposed to sit here and let you disrespect us and then undermine us for literally no reason. We're not going to do that, and it's not our job to allow that. And if we check you, your ass is supposed to be checked. You're not going to cry foul and be like, oh, you niggas are divisive. No, no, no. You shouldn't be coming at us disrespectfully. Just like this whole Fat Joe and Buster thing. Foundational Black Americans are just sitting here minding our own Black business, not bothering anybody, just doing what we do. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes Busta Rhyme. Hey, hip hop culture is started by Jamaicans, and y'all over there, y'all ain't got no culture. Have a good day. What? Because this is where a lot of this stuff, the pushback is coming from them just out the blue, coming up here talking about we need to thank them for creating hip hop culture because we ain't got no culture, and it all comes from them. So we're like, okay, you need to do some explaining. What the hell did we get from you? And then all of a sudden people, oh, that's divisive to ask me that. Oh, you can't. Oh, no, it's not divisive. We're not going to let you do little and say little disrespectful stuff like that no more. Everybody can get straightened. And that's what we're doing. We're straightening up the lies and we're straightening up the disrespect. Let's get some more people in here. All right, let's get Tyrone Starks in here. What's up, Tyrone? Tyrone Starks in here. What's up, Tyrone? Hop on, Tyrone.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's
Wait,
up? Shout out to the family. What's good, Tariq?
I'm
Uh,
good, man. How are you, sir?
man, I'm doing all right, man. One thing I wanted to say, I'm currently in Paris.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I'm from the Ivory Coast originally. I grew up in the States, New
Okay.
York, Detroit, Chicago, respectively. Um,
Mm-hmm.
One thing right quick though, um, like way back, like when I first got here, like I saw some Hidden Colors logos out here in Paris, and I wanted to send it out to you. You know, this is way back though.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I thought they was some copyright infringement, but to keep it a buck fifth though, hey Tariq, I've been rocking with you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But as an
Yeah.
African, I gotta keep it a buck fifth, brother. You know what I'm saying? I've been on some, this, that, and the third with respect to you know, uh, some of the rhetoric. However, though, you still are.
What rhetoric? Wait. What rhetoric? What rhetoric? Because rhetoric has has a certain connotation to it. Rhetoric has a connotation of falsehood. Now, what
Okay.
rhetoric?
Okay. No. It's just more so with respect to like I used to rock with you way heavy. You know, Hidden Colors days is then the third, right? Even with the whole the Africans, because I'm African, right? And I call a lot of my Africans up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I felt like it was kind of like like a turn, right? This like towards going a little bit heavy towards what I'm saying. But one thing that I will say is that I've been doing like my work and calling a lot of my people out to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
To a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? I do understand, now. One thing that I wanted to say though is that we talk about unity, right, amongst us
Mm-hmm.
as African folks. Ain't no unity amongst us. Let's keep it a buck fifth. You know what I'm saying? You've been in Africa before. You know how we get down. Um, there's really not that much unity or as much unity as it should be.
Now, Tyrone, now because somebody's there taking now, Tyrone, have you been in some of these spaces with folks like Tara and other people talking greasy about foundational Black Americans, sir?
I rock heavy with Tara, but Tara hasn't with her and I we've been doing some work behind the scenes, but with respect to me, she hasn't been talking greasy about foundational Black Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been talking greasy about foundational Black Americans?
I've had some beef with some FBAs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I have.
Mm.
As a man, no, as a man, no, I gotta be upfront. I've had some beefs with some FBAs, but now like I'm of the effect to where okay, well, if this is how you know what I'm saying, people who are FBA feel, then I got then it is not
Now,
my
what's your beef?
place.
What's your beef? What is your beef with FBAs? What is your beef with people who are a gazillion miles away from you. If you're in Paris, what's your beef?
No, I have no beef, but it's just like, for example, you know what I'm saying? I grew up back home in America, well, in the States, right? You know what I'm saying? I tend to call it home, this, that, and the third, right?
But no. Let me ask you this: when did you come to the United States? How old were you when you came to the U.S.?
Four. I'm
4 years
31
old.
now. I'm 31 now.
Got it. So what's your beef with FBAs?
No, I don't have. I don't have a specific beef, right? With respect to how you define FBA, I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is, there have been elements on this app to where it's deviated from the definition of what foundational Black Americans are.
It ain't never deviated. It has never deviated. It's only Tethers trying to redefine it as a way to gaslight. It is
Okay.
we have never changed what it is.
Okay, I know I can
Foundational
accept
Black
that. I can
Americans
accept that, brother. I can accept it.
The lineage. It's always been a lineage, and nothing more, nothing less.
No, and I could definitely accept it. I'm just trying to, you know, just trying to have a conversation. It's then the third. I want to commend you, you know, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like out here in Paris, like I done seen some, you know, that been biting off the Hidden Colors logo. You know, we can talk behind the scenes, then the third, but I just wanted to, you know, just lay that out as a man. You know what I'm saying? With that being said and done, I wanted to also say fuck the queen. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the monarchy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck anybody, especially my Africans and Caribbean brothers and sisters who are crying over this bitch being dead. Fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so much, brother. Thank you. All right. So my man, he kind of started backpedaling. Have y'all? Because I don't be in these spaces like that. Did this guy? Let me get Marcel. Marcel jumped up in here. So let me get Marcel. Oh, let me get Marcel in here. Marcel jumped up here real quick. Wait. Okay. Did he get deported? Wait. Did he get let's get Marcel in here real quick. Marcel jumped up. What's up, brother Marcel? I'm good. What's on your mind, sir?
First of all, I think FBA music and culture is, is still incredible when it comes from us and when we keep it to ourselves. The reason why the 70s is often heralded as, of course, we all have our different opinions. I think we have a lot of talented FBA artists now, but the reason why we tend to almost universally love the 70s for Black American FBA culture and music is because our music was still largely underground and we largely had control over it. It's when we kind of allow it to be commercialized and we start getting these white people doing a poor job of imitating it. And of course, you got Tethers who are Black immigrants that actually hate us. Also want to say real quick, I have no issues with Tyrone, but he was up here lying and he called him out on it, but he wasn't being honest. He's referred to you as a leader, quote unquote, on FBA many times. He knows it. He knows I've gone in his spaces and told him that's not accurate. He knows it's wrong. He knows it's a lineage, and he was not being honest. I just wanted to come up here. I wish he would have stayed up here and say that he knows he's not being honest. I have nothing against him, but I've said to him directly in his spaces, why are you referring to FBA as a group when you know it is not? So he was not being honest at all. And that's it for me. That's all I want to say.
Thank you. Let me get Sonny in here. Because Sonny hopped up. Sonny threw the hands up real quick. Hop on, brother Sonny.
Yo, Flex, what's going down, family?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind, Sonny?
Man, these people, in these spaces, these people be trying to throw that leader jacket on you. They be saying disparaging things about foundational Black Americans, but then when Tariq opened up a space, then they switch up so crazy, man. It's hilarious, man. That the Tyrone guy, I think he got deported. He over there in Paris. He somehow feel like he has to right his wrongs because on both sides of his family, they own and sold slaves. So I'm ready to have that conversation too, Flex. Whenever the next space, when we going to talk about Africa's willing role in the participation of the transatlantic slave trade, and we need for Tyrone to cash out all the FBAs in this space right now.
Real talk. Where's Tyrone? Thank you, brother. Yeah, I knew Tyrone was fronting because I haven't heard from the guy. I don't know him, but just he started kind of tether babbling a little bit. I could tell by the tether babbling. Hold on. Wait, I said some things, but over here in Paris, the food is real good. He started, what the hell are you talking about? You can tell a nigga's full of shit when they start changing the subject. I'm like, man, did you say some funny style stuff? Well, you know, I talked to Tara one time. I haven't talked to her again. We talked about eating some food, but I do not know. But I'm going to be a man. I said some things, but it is real cold over near the Eiffel Tower because I'm in Paris right now. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? That nigga was Bucci popping and backpedaling. Tyrone, you got deported. People are saying, I'm getting texts saying you got deported. Well, you over here trying to pull a twist and got deported, bro. See, this is one of the reasons why we can't fuck with a lot of niggas, because they be lying. Y'all be deceptive. We don't need lies and deception. Don't come over here skinning and grinning and then you get behind the scenes being deceptive. We don't need that. Let's get Black Alpha Network in here. Let's get Black Alpha. Black Alpha Network, hop on, brother. And I can hear you, man. What's up, fam?
The tether two-step, the coon walk. he lying. Everybody in this chat done seen that guy before. Hey, and to point out what you be saying, brother, a lot of things they do, they pick 4 or 5 things that they know FBA don't rock with, and then they'll start off trying to say that to get us on their side, and then here come the tether babble. They do that every single time. They'll be like, I don't care about the Queen, or I don't like the Republicans, but, and then they'll try to flip it on us. So that's just the tether babble, family. That's all I want to say.
No, thank you, brother. Yeah, well, they be trying to be slick. Oh, they be trying to be slick. Let's get Shangani Warrior. Uh-oh. Shangani Warrior. What's up, Shangani Warrior?
Hello, Tariq. How are you?
Well, I'm good, man. You all right?
I'm very good. I hope America is treating you very well.
You did what very well?
I hope America is treating you very well.
Yes, indeed. Now, where are you from, sir?
Me, I'm from the lovely country of Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, my man. And why do you sound so sultry, like you're laying on your stomach? What's going on with you?
Because I'm laying in my bed right now. Talking.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, put the covers over your feet or something, because you sound like you're doing something to yourself. But what's on your mind?
I don't have a dirty mind like you. Let's not do that here. Let's just talk.
I'm done, but nigga, you're whispering, and I'm a grown ass man, and I'm not used to grown.
How is me whispering? I'm not whispering. Your imagination is running wild. Don't be that person.
All right, well, nigga, you sound like you about to do a photo shoot with RuPaul.
Stop calling me nigga. Stop calling me nigga. I don't understand what that means. Because
it means it sounds like you naked on a hyena right now, about to ride down to the liquor store and get you some Joloff liquor. Yeah, but what's on your mind?
You see, you people, this is your problem. You see, you always have this deep thinking. It sounds like you're into bestiality. You like climbing on animals. It's okay. It's the American way. Here in Africa, we look after our animals properly, not like the way you are imagining. Yes, but anyway, let's not do that. No.
Nigga, you're probably rubbing a python on your pussy right now. So stop playing. All right, let's not go there, Damiano. But what's on your mind, brother? Talk to me.
I had come to talk to you nicely, but you start insulting me, so now I have to defend myself.
Daniamo, just say what's on your mind. I'm trying to be nice, but nigga, I will go over there and kick over your bowl of Red Cross rice. Now say what's on your mind.
I just say, you know what, right? Yo, fucking pretty ass nigga. You talk the most amount of shit about Africans. It's so unbelievable. It's like you hate us for.
Nigga, are you trying to sound gangster? Nigga, you are the least convincing gangster. Nigga, you sound frail and hungry. All right, you are not tough sounding. Let's get that straight. Nigga. You sound like you're standing over there with your stomach sticking out and you're infested with flies. So let's cut that shit out. You're not scary at all. I will take a fly swatter to you. So go ahead.
But you see what, right? No, hold on a second. Let me say this. The thing is this. You as the host, right? You're using a button to your advantage because you keep muting people.
Okay, so nigga, why did you go to you left your African accent and went to a UK accent? So your bitch ass is in Britain right now. All right. So
No,
now you
my bitch ass, as you call it, is not there. It's in.
no, nigga. Your British accent, cause your musty ass is in Britain right now. You're over there eating a croissant right now, nigga. So
And
let's
again,
keep it up.
it shows it shows you how much of the world you don't know. Croissant is a French thing. UK is fish and chips, bro.
Well, no, y'all eat that shit over there too, bitch ass nigga. You eat croissants, fish and chips, and
But
elephant
you
tusks,
but you should have.
and yeah, and elephant trunks. You eating that shit too, and that's from your homeland, but you took it over there to Europe too. So you eating tea and elephant trunks. But go ahead, nigga. What's on your mind?
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you one more time. It's okay for you to
Batunde, Batunde,
don't
go ahead and say what's on
batunde
your
me.
mind.
Hey, don't batunde me nothing here. Yeah, listen, stop muting. Let's have a back and forth like normal people.
We're go,
You know what?
Batunde. Well, say
Otherwise,
what's
you know
on your
what?
mind and stop
Otherwise, you
babbling.
know what? Yeah, okay. What's on my mind is this: all black people need to go back to Africa, right? That's home, and we will welcome you there. We have land, enough land. Don't worry about what this guy is saying about, oh, there's no water, people are shitting outside. Everybody was shitting outside at some point in their life. You can come and shit outside with us too.
Not us. Not us. Not FBA's, nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah, but listen, you're so obsessed with muting people, bro. Stop muting. Just be.
Oh no, because if you say some bullshit, I'm gonna stop you and correct you, Babatunde. But go ahead.
Yeah, but when you say bullshit, who's correcting you? Why don't you shut the fuck up for a second and let us talk, pussy?
Now, first, no, nigga, I will go ahead and repossess your fucking giraffe, and you won't have nowhere to go. So you watch your little funky mouth. That's what you're gonna do, Babatunde. Because I don't play those games. Now, I'll take the fly swatter from your ass, and you'll be infested in this bitch. So you slow your roll, Mr. Man. Now
Yeah,
go ahead.
about slow my roll. You could even do that if you tried, pussy. But anyway, listen to this, right?
Go ahead.
No, I am going ahead. In all honesty, I think if black people want to come back to Africa, I think you should do it, even if for an experience. Why not? See what it's like over there. Because, there's a lot of people who have moved back. Other people have gone back to the Caribbean. Others have gone back to Africa itself. I personally, I've got farms back in Africa. I go there pretty about 6-7 times a year. I do a lot of things back home. And I think it's a wonderful place. And more times, to be honest with you, I'm going to retire back home. That's my goal. But other people might not see that as the way forward. But nobody forces you. But however, what I would say to you is this: if you want to experience Africa, just take a punt, go. Why not? You don't have to live there forever. You can just go there, spend some time, see what it's like, and come back. Other people are doing.
Now, what makes you think we haven't? Many of us have been over there. We've been over there and we've shown love, but our home is here. This is our home. We don't have a desire to flee. This is our home. We're fine. This is our home. So why would we want to flee our home?
Okay, so apologies. Isn't it that the European man actually migrated and went everywhere else in the world? They were not fleeing, they were going out to experience new things and they end up settling there, right? So why can't you do the same? It's not saying it's a limiting thing. It's not saying that it's a bad thing to do. All I'm saying to you is, you know what? Why don't you give it a go? Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's saying leave, right? Other people spent so much of their life migrating to other
But why
places.
would we
And
move then?
what do you mean?
Why would we move and we're good at home? You're like, we should go and move there.
Right.
Why?
So why did the European move when they were good at home as well? This is
They
the issue, right?
weren't good at
No,
home.
but this is
They
the
weren't
problem.
good at home.
No, but they
No,
were
no,
good
no,
at
no, no,
home.
no, 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 no. They weren't good at home. The Europeans had to leave Europe for survival. They would have starved in Europe, which is what they were doing. They had to expand and go around the world in order to get the resources that Europe didn't have. And they started to dominate the globe as they went around, sir. Real big difference.
Okay, so are you telling me that people who are migrating as we speak today are hungry and they're starving and they're struggling in Europe? Come on, like seriously.
You guys are. That's why you leave. You're fleeing. If people are good where they are, they don't have to leave. You left because y'all were starving and y'all had to flee.
Okay, all right, sorry. Okay, let's just do a
I know
comparison.
it sounds
No,
bad,
hold
but
on a
that's
second. No, no,
you
no, no,
just got to
no,
say it
no,
for what it
no, no,
is.
no, 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 no. Let's do a comparison. So right now, where you are, what do you do?
Uh huh.
What do you do in the US?
What do you mean? What do we do as far as what?
No,
We
I'm
do a
asking
lot.
you personally. No. I didn't say we. I said, what do you do?
Oh, I do a
You
lot of
yourself.
stuff, man. I'm
Yeah, go and tell me. What do
out
you do?
there. I do. You know what I do? I'm an author. I'm a
I
film
don't know what you
producer.
do. I don't know what you do. That's what I'm asking you. What do you do?
How don't you know what I do and you call my broadcast?
Listen, because somebody I know was in the space. That's why I came in. What do you do? Just answer the goddamn question.
You know what I do.
Don't take me around in circles. I don't know. Don't take me in circles. What do you do?
I literally just said it a few seconds ago and you started babbling.
Okay. Oh, you open spaces, right? Cool. What's your net worth?
Probably about $6 million.
Okay. What is that in assets or is that in your bank account?
Oh shit! I ain't about to say all that, nigga. I ain't about to do
No.
that.
It's a simple question, right? Okay.
No,
Okay.
nigga, you sound like
How
the.
old are you? No. Answer the
I
fucking
ain't about.
questions. No. Answer the
I
fucking
ain't
question.
okay. Hold on,
No.
Baba
Answer the
Tunde.
fucking question.
Hold
No.
on,
Don't Baba
Baba Tunde. Baba Tunde. Slow down, Baba Tunde. Baba Tunde, slow down. Baba Tunde. Speaking. What's your birthday? Baba
My
Tunde.
birthday, 25th of December, 1980. I was born on Christmas Day. I was a birthday gift given to you and your kin.
Where? Where were you born?
Where was I born? I was born in a hospital bed with my mum and my dad looking at me.
In what country?
In what country? In a country called the world. I'm a citizen of the world.
Nigga.
Nigga what?
What
Nigga
country were
hell.
you born in? This is
I was
FBA family. I told you, these tethers don't know. They don't have birth certificates, guys. This is why he's babbling.
I was born on Earth.
This
I was born on
this
Earth.
nigga don't have a birth certificate.
I was
This is
born on
why
Earth.
he's babbling.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
And
stop.
this
This nigga don't have a birth
don't this nigga
certificate.
me.
This Negro doesn't have a birth certificate. That's not a trick question. Hey, where were you born? Where the world? This nigga doesn't have a birth certificate. Translation, he's one of these Negroes don't even know what day he was born. I done told y'all about these tethers. They sit up and try to play this game on FBA. Y'all don't know where you're from. This Negro doesn't know when he was born because he does not have a birth certificate. This nigga is running around probably telling people he's 15 and he looks like
And this is a problem, right? You're trying to spin a narrative. That's not even what I
I'm
said.
not trying to
No.
spin
It's
a
okay.
nigga. I asked you a simple question and you start stumbling, fumbling, and babbling around. Where you were born is not a trick question, dude. And you started fumbling and stumbling, guy.
I was born in the
Come
world, in a hospital, on a bed with my
stop it.
mother and father looking at me.
Stop it.
I answered your
Stop it.
question, but your thick little
Nigga,
nigger peanut head
nigga,
not comprehend.
nigga, dude, you were born in a Red Cross tent in the Sudan. All right. Drinking breast milk from a camel. You don't even know what your date of birth is, my G. You don't even know. This is what I'm talking about. And trying to tell us we need to go over there where you from and you done fled. Nigga, stop. You need to go to Africa. Nigga, where? Where were you born? The world? You don't even know where you were born, my G. You don't even know. All you know is you popped out somebody's cooch and there was a bag of grain from the Red Cross and Sally Struthers was over there giving you a rub down on your back. You don't even know, my
And this is the problem with this. Do you know what it is? I've been saying in the background, you're a pussy because all you can do is mute.
Speaking of pussy, that's what your breath smell like with that rotten injera mixed with that damn Jollof, my G. That's what your breath smell like, my
But at least you know that I'm a G though, because I'm out here holding it up instead of you little faggot.
G smells. G stands for goat, nigga. That's what the G stands for. You have a goat and you milk it and you make butter and cheese from the goat milk, and that's what you were raised off of with your bitch ass. Go ahead, Baba Tunde.
Okay, so this is how funny this is, right? Do you actually know that goat's cheese is very expensive? You probably can't afford it. You didn't even know that that was the case. And also, you calling me the goat means greatest of all time, as you Yankees like to say. So it's like, do you know what it is? You're trying to spin something, bro. You're slow. Just don't do that, right? You're not.
What kind of tether babble are you talking about? This nigga talking about goat milk prices. Who gives a fuck, nigga? I can go to Kroger and get me some milk. I ain't got to worry about
Yeah,
milk.
exactly.
See, that's the good thing about building up the wealth of a nation. I can just go buy some fucking milk. I ain't got to price goats, nigga. I ain't got to go to the goat market and see which goat is going to produce the best fucking cheese. You musty bastard.
And
Go
again,
ahead.
this is the problem. You're still buying and giving me the money because it's my goats that's producing the same goat shit you're drinking.
Nigga, you are not producing anything but fuel for your Uber that you're over there in the UK driving. You driving with the steering wheel on the right side. You drive for Uber over there in London somewhere, my nigga. Stop it. And you ain't got no farm nowhere in Africa. You're lying.
It's okay though. Listen, bro, we start talking about what.
Why all y'all niggas, y'all be going over to Western countries lying about the shit you got back home? I have a farm. I have several farms back home. I have elephants. I have giraffes. I have buffalo. I have Dude, you don't have a farm back home. You don't have anything. You got the hell out of there and took your ass to the UK, and you're never going back. All that, I'm going to retire back. Nigga, you ain't going to retire nowhere. You over there working Uber and at the UK McDonald's, my nigga, serving McMuffins. Come on.
How about this? How about this? I'll buy you a ticket, fly you home like a bitch. That's mine, right? Listen, everybody that's on the space, if this guy's for real, tell me. I'll buy him a ticket, fly him to Zim, and I'll host him for a whole month. He'll come back and tell you the truth. That's me making you an offer.
Nigga, I've been to Zimbabwe. I've been all over Zimbabwe. The people over there love me.
Where in
I've been
Zimbabwe
to
have you been? Where in
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe have you been? Where have you been in Zim? Where have you been in Zim? But
All over Zimbabwe.
all right, cool, no problem. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying to you, I will fly you to Zim like a bitch, right? Listen, I'll fly you out there and I'll host you like a bitch too once you're out there. Why don't you say yes to that instead? So you can come back on your little fucking space and tell them, do you know what? Those people are telling me the truth. Yes, they do got farms in Zim. They do live good in Zim. Why don't you say yes to that, bitch?
Yeah, okay, Babatunde, calm down, because you sound hungry and you're using all of your energy up and you about to have a fainting spell, nigga. You trying to get your gangster on and you're exerting too much energy. You can't do that with your low caloric take. You don't take in enough calories to be that gangster sounding, my nigga. You're going to have a little heat stroke over there trying to be a gangster with your little frail, decrepit, infirm body, my nigga. Because I can see your rib cage is touching. So please calm down before you have a little Zimbabwe stroke, my nigga. Just calm down. You need to eat you something before you try to pull your gangster out, my dude. You one of these little frail, big forehead niggas. You walk too much and then you faint. And then flies all over you. So calm down before something happened to you, nigga.
Anyway, yeah. So how about that ticket, bitch?
Even you had to laugh at that bitch
No.
ass.
I ain't even laughing at all. No, I'm laughing at
Yes,
you.
you did.
No,
You
I'm
had to
laughing
laugh
at
at
you. I said to you, I'm buying you a
Yeah.
ticket. I'll fly you out. Let's just do that.
You're not.
End of.
You're not going to. The only flies are the flies fluttering around your stomach, nigga. That's the only flies that's in there, and I need a fly swatter to kill a few of them, nigga. That's the only flies that we see going on. Will you please stop? You're just babbling. And you have a lot of anger and jealousy towards foundational Black Americans because we didn't flee. You're always trying to get us to go somewhere. Yo, niggas need to go to Africa, go home. And you ain't even there. Fuck you talking. That kills me. Y'all be trying to get us to go some shit. You ain't even there, bitch
Listen,
ass.
I just made you an offer. Stop babbling and running
No,
around.
stop it. Yo, that's Tether 101. You want to replace us. We'll go there and you go home. You go to my home and I go to your home. No, nigga. I'm good. I'm staying. Where my family built, where I can trace my lineage back for centuries. I'm not going nowhere where niggas don't even have birth certificates like your bitch ass. You were born somewhere.
Anyway, so you said
Nigga, you were born in a manger.
No, you've been to Zimbabwe, right? Where is Zimbabwe?
Yeah, nigga, you were born in a manger like a little musty Jesus. All right, you a musty baby Jesus born on a pile of hay somewhere. All right, that's how you were born, nigga. Go ahead.
Where in Zimbabwe have you been?
I've been all over Zimbabwe.
One place. Which place have you been in Zimbabwe? Which
Downtown Zimbabwe, motherfucker.
Downtown Zimbabwe where? What's downtown Zimbabwe? Downtown Zimbabwe, what motherfucker?
I
Motherfucker
stayed.
is your dad's a pussy. Downtown where in Zimbabwe? Downtown
Nigga,
where? Don't nigga me shit. I told you already. You're a dickhead. Listen, you're a dickhead.
Calm your bitch ass down.
Listen, don't tell me calm my bitch ass down. If I was in front of you, I would have slapped you already, little.
Dude, I would step on your little ashy feet and steal your sandals and smack you in the ear with one of them, nigga. Let's not play that game. You're not gonna do anything.
Listen to me. If you're about that life,
nigga, I'm about that life. I would get you in a headlock and then I would rub your big ass forehead 3 times and then make you faint. You would go to sleep. I would rub that big fucking pineal.
But all you're doing is muting though. Stop muting, pussy. I already told you.
Baba Tunde, stop it. You're trying to sound gangster and you sound ridiculous. Nigga, you sitting over there skinny and hungry than a motherfucker. And you have no energy. You look like a Somalian pirate talking about what you're going to do to somebody. You're not going to do anything, nigga. All you're going to do is pull up and hand me my Uber Eats order. And hopefully you didn't stick your little ashy hands in there and eat the fries. All right. Baba Tunde, any last...
Just for you know what I would do? I put my dick in there just so you can taste my cum. But
Okay,
anyway,
so now,
yeah, exactly.
buck breaking. Oh, now we getting into some of that old buck breaking. Oh, some of the stuff that you wish you had to do to get a green card. Oh, I get my dick out. Oh, here we go. Oh, now we know how you got that green card, nigga. Here we go. This is what they do. I impressed him. Now he's about to tell how he got over to the UK. I fuck you just like I did the white man. Baba Tunde.
But anyway, I will go back. I'll fly you out. Which part of Zimbabwe have you been?
Okay, this nigga talking about flying niggas out. Okay. All right, Baba Tunde. It's getting a little creepy, sir. We know you had to give up the honey and do something funny to get that green card, my nigga. I get it. I get it. But you're going to be all right, man. Let me get you out of here because now you're getting real creepy and rapey. All right? So let me get you out of here, Baba Tunde. Yep. Now he's talking about pulling out his little ashy dick on folks. So it's about to go somewhere in a nasty space. And when he said he'll pull his dick out, T.S. Giselle put up a thumbs up. So it's getting real weird in here now. Yeah, it's getting real weird now. Yeah, when he started talking about his dick, T.S. Giselle put up a heart emoji. So it's getting real weird in here. The energy is real weird now. Mo, is that your name? Mo, what's your name? Hop in.
Yes, sir. My name is Mo.
Hey, Mo, how are you, man? Where you from? Where's that flag from, Mo?
Yeah, I'm Palestinian, but I was raised in Canada.
There you. Oh, I've talked to you before. I remember you.
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah,
What's on
man.
your mind, man?
Yeah, so I asked you a question a couple weeks ago just regarding what guys in their early mid-20s should focus on. And just a follow-up question on that. So I mentioned that I've been day trading for the past 5 years now, and I'm semi-established, I would say. Definitely want to double down. Would you say it's wise to just focus on one thing? And this is just a universal question, by the way. Just focus on one thing, or would dabbling on other side projects be acceptable, or is that like an off-limit rule? Just focus on one thing, double down, and basically block out the noise.
Okay, good question. Good question. Let me answer that. If you're doing the day trading, man, look, stack your money up and master the first thing. You can't really master two things at once. You got to really, really concentrate and focus on what you're trying to master. Master one thing and then dabble with the other once you master the first thing. Like, for example, I mastered writing best-selling books. I mastered that. I wrote like 3 or 4 best-selling books. And once I got into the groove of that, then I dabbled into filmmaking. Once I mastered that, then I dabbled into some other stuff. So you start mastering certain things first, then dabble while you still do the thing that you master in. You dig? Let me get T.S. Giselle in here because I've been hitting T.S. Giselle with a few. Hold on, let me holler at my wife. My wife is in here. Sweetie, what you doing? Can you make them cookies for me, sweetie? Hold on, T.S. What's up, T.S.? T.S., turn your microphone on. I know y'all people giving the thumbs down.
But that's okay because we all know that T.S. Giselle is the iconic, legendary mother of the house of Black Twitter Spaces.
Okay, but T.S., your phone is janky. Wait. Something's going on with your phone.
There's nothing wrong with my phone.
There you go. That's better.
No, I was
Oh, come
laying
on.
down. I had to like readjust. It is like
Oh
very
Lord, I
late.
don't want that visual. I don't. No, don't tell me. I don't want to hear. I don't want to visualize that. Sounds like your hormone pills. You drop your hormone pills on the phone. But go ahead. What's going on? What's happening?
So before I get started, it's June, which is the birth month of the Queen, and so why did you take that down, Tariq?
No, because this is not a platform for you to slang bussy. I'm not letting you. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not going to do that.
Well, first,
You got something to say? Say it.
I do. So first off,
Go
we
ahead.
know that you saved the best for last. I see that because we know that the TS and Tariq show is always the most entertaining, always the most entertaining section of your Twitter spaces. We know that. I caught that. Oh, okay. So
Boy,
the Democratic shields are shilling. So I am a very proud Democratic shield, Tariq. But
I know that.
I'm just curious as to why you chose this topic when I just I'm never quite sure what the alternative is. And so we know that Cory Bush has introduced a new reparations bill in Congress. I think there's been a lot of silence from the actual reparations crowd. And so what I've heard for 1 year in spaces is the Democrats will not introduce a reparations bill. So that's been done. Silence.
Okay. Oh, no. See, no. That's a con game. That's not a real reparations package. That's a con game. That's one of these all lives matter. Um, every black person can get some free schooling. It's not a reparations package. It's a bunch of horseshit that they're trying to push off as reparations to pacify us, and we called it out. So I've already broken down that whole fake bogus reparations package that Cory Bush has pushed, and it's bogus. It's completely bogus, and we're not falling for it.
So I'm not quite understanding because it even specifies for descendants of American slaves, which for 1 year you've accused black Democrats of doing things for everyone except Black Americans. And so her bill in particular specifies that it also has the support of very high profile Black American Democrats in Congress, including the most
Mm,
powerful or highest ranking Black Democrat in Washington, Hakeem Jeffries. So I'm
but it's a
just a
okay.
little,
Hold on.
hold on.
Okay. Okay, let me, because you just babbling. We've already tackled that. I got Giselle off here. That Cory Bush thing, I broke that down. It's for everybody. It's for people of African descent. That thing is for everybody, and it don't really talk about no specific cash. It starts talking about giving money to these boule organizations so that they can create a news media. It's a cluster flop, dude. If y'all read the meat of that so-called reparations thing, it's not a reparations package at all. It's all about, hey, give the boule some money and we'll do with it. The Negroes can live by proxy through us. It's horrible. And it's a con game, and we saw it for what it was, and we didn't go for it. All right. Okay, Cosmic L, you were already on, beloved. You were already on. I had you on, and you said what you had to say. All right. You said what you had to say. All right. All right. Who else we got? We got a lot of folks in here. But how many people we got in here? Shit, we got 500. We got 500 people in here. And by the way, guys, for Juneteenth at the Los Angeles Hidden History Museum, we're going to have a Juneteenth event, a nice little Juneteenth celebration. We're going to have complimentary food, very good food. The food at the museum is always great. We're going to have complimentary catering. You guys can come through, eat good. We're going to have a comedy show, vibing, networking. We're going to give free gift bags to all the guests who come in. It's going to be a nice vibe at the Hidden History Museum, June 17th, that's Saturday, starting at 7 p.m. My man Dwan B is going to be hosting the comedy. We got a lot of great comedians who's going to be there. It's always a great vibe at the Hidden History Museum. Go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com and get your tickets for that. What's up, Mikey D? Mikey the Poet. All right, let's get Mikey the Poet in here. What's up, Mikey the Poet? Mikey the Poet. Waiting on Mikey the Poet to turn his mic on. And what's up, Nikki the God? I see you down there, beloved. And Black Voltron.
I'm here, brother.
Mikey. There you go. What's up, Mikey D?
Oh my God, I'm so happy I got to speak to you.
My man, what's going on with you?
I'm over here just relaxing. I was listening to you talk, and I was sitting on Twitter listening to everybody fighting and arguing, and I was wondering if it was the end of the world.
Oh, nah. It's all good. Yeah, we argue and fight and chop it up, and then we all good and cool in the gang until we do it again. So that's the good thing about us. We don't take it too seriously, but we do what we do. Now, are you from Chicago?
I am from Chicago. I was America's first Italian American rapper, 1998, with the Keeping It Real album.
Okay. Well, no. Now, how long you been in the hip hop game?
I would say as a little boy, I was kind of like going to the projects at 9, 10, 11 and being around it, but I didn't start really professionally releasing music till 1998. It was the foundational Black Americans. It was the brothers that I was the only child, and they showed me love, and I was scared. And I lived in a Mexican barrio, and I would go to the airport and push carts for tips, and then get to the L station and take the L down south to Comiskey and go to the Robert Taylor Homes Cabrini and play basketball. And the Black people took me in and said, "You could hang out with us. You cool, white boy. You straight."
Mm-hmm.
And I just
there you go.
What?
And now you're an Italian guy. Both parents Italian?
Sicilian. Mother and them are from Palermo. Father and them are from Naples. My last name.
Oh, okay. So you got.
My last name is.
So you got some.
Mm-hmm.
You got Negro in you because
100.
Yeah, them Sicilians are
100%. And even in Sicily, they honor the Moors and they honor their statues all throughout Sicily and Europe.
Yes, they do.
My people were suffering, and we were scavenging a little bit, and we were going through hard times. And the technology that the Africans brought over to Europe during that time helped us with medicine, helped us with technology, and helped us with a lot of things.
Yes, indeed. And they have the Black Jesus thing over there in Sicily.
Yes.
So they very understand their history and they know it. I've not been to Italy, and the Italians over there are actually pretty cool. They're actually pretty cool people over there.
I think
are you still rhyming?
What, brother?
You still rhyming? You still rapping?
So they want to see me smile, but I'm living on the wild. Said them to try it, I just died. Well, they running me a mile looking in from the outside, painting my chest where the cross lies. Lost and I'm tossing this Holocaust off in a moment of sin. I'm on it again. The gateway to heaven is thin. I want to get in. A lot of brothers want to contend, but can't contend. That's why the oxygen's thin into a deadening setting. Deep prayers of the heavens weep. Driven when you living on the streets in the physical release and the digital release. Physical to digital release into the streets.
Oh, that's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's heavy, my dude.
I was the heaviest.
That's heavy.
I was the heaviest white boy in the history of hip hop, in America, in the history of these streets. I was single-handedly had the ability to win over the blacks in Chicago and the Hispanics on all sides of the city, where West Side rappers.
And I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a boy. I'm a key white boy.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving Island Boy.
Yeah. But see, the Island Boys, that's a mockery to black people, in my opinion. I think two black kids from the project should beat the fuck out of them in the middle of public on pay-per-view.
Okay, there you go. All right. But thank you, Mikey D. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, it was kind of giving Island Boy a little bit. It was giving Island Boy. Oh, God. What the fuck is going on tonight, Lord? Okay, should I wrap it up? It's about to get crazy tonight. We got Italian Island Boys, Musty Tethers. It's just all over the place tonight. Oh, goodness. I'm scared to get one more call, man. I don't know what I'm going to get, dude. It's the middle of the week and y'all